Hello everybody! How are you all doing? Here we are, PlayStation Event. This has been literally a year since we last had a live PlayStation event. Yeah, so we've obviously had the State of Plays, but the last event was September 2020. And by event, I do mean like proper, loads of games, AAA, huge, massive games rather than just a quick look at something in more depth. So obviously we had the Horizon Forbidden West State of Play. That was just one game mainly with a few other indies. Obviously not quite as big. But here we are. PlayStation Showcase 2021. I don't know what we're going to see. Let me know if you can hear me, everything. Please in the chat. Yeah, just let me know if it sounds okay. And we can get started. Same with the audio of the stream. You can hear the music there. I obviously don't want it to be overpowering. But I obviously want you to be able to... Okay, everything sounds great. This is really good. I'm back. I haven't uploaded anything in like 40 days. I tried to, and then just... I don't know. I'm hoping doing a live stream now is going to properly get me back into the swing of things and get some videos back up. I'm going to try and get at least one a week out. I obviously want to try and roll into two. I keep saying these things. I'm going to get it. So, let's say hello to everyone in chat whilst we wait for this thing to go live. Let's just go back up to the top. Right, so hello, Epic Thing. How are you doing? Friendly Neighborhood Spider Plays, how are you doing? Are you hoping for some Spider-Man 2 stuff in this? I certainly am. I can see some people in this chat hoping for it. I'm doubtful on that, considering Miles released literally less than a year ago. But Insomniac, in the last 2 years, have released Spider-Man Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. And if you extend that to 3 years... have also made all of the PS4 Spider-Man games, so honestly wouldn't surprise me. We have the best studio out of it right now. MC Poop, how are you doing? Juju Rules, how are you doing? Sir Piggy Jr., yep, you're still mod. I don't really take mod away from people in chat too much. I obviously know you guys are great. Hello Groovy, how are you doing? Hi Flash Gaming 77. Thank you again everyone for letting me know I sound fine. JM2002096, great to see you in here as well. I'm great, thanks, Epic Thing. Like I was saying, it feels good to be back doing this. This is the first time I've done a stream in ages as well, so I'm pretty sure I've never used this same microphone on a live stream. I've been using it in videos for a while. Don't think I've used it in a live stream. Yeah, it's different. It's more comfortable. This microphone is actually mounted very well, so I'm not leaning over all the time. It's so much better. You're watching me at almost 4 AM. Well, thank you so much for the dedication to the PlayStation event, and I'm glad you've chosen to watch it along live with me. EJB, you're hoping they announce some restocks? I'm not sure how many of you have seen. I was making a video on it, but kind of backtracked. Mainly for the sake of the fact that the facts out there were varying so much. But they did make a new version of the PS5. So this new version has no longer got quite as much on the heatsink. The heatsink's been shrunk. There's less copper as well. So with the semiconductor shortage and all the other kind of shortages, with it weighing less material being used, that should hopefully ramp up production, and there isn't really too much of a difference in actual console. Austin Evans was saying that it performs worse, but then since then we've seen loads of people saying it actually is doing better or equal, so who knows? We'll see what it's like. But I've obviously not got my hands on one. It looks the same. It's the same console, it's just so I can produce more at a cheaper price. Your brain says no to sleep. Sounds good. You're planning to buy an official Octorious teacup / mug. That's awesome. I don't have a mug. I've got 3 shirts, I think, and a hoodie. They're great. They're actually really comfortable, and I like them. I don't wear them as much as I should. I really should wear them more. I don't really wear them outside because no one really knows the logo, and it obviously feels a bit weird. Thank you so much, Groovy, for the $1 donation. That means a lot. That really does mean a lot. They've added super thanks as well to YouTube, so now people can just donate on any random video. Like, that's kind of crazy, but I guess as creators like that. Yeah, everyone leave your predictions in chat for what you think is going to show up. I'm 99.9% certain God of War is going to be here. Going back into that, actually, here is pure evidence that God of War is going to be here. If I search here for Herman Hulst. Oh, he's changed it. Okay. Like a short moment ago, his profile picture had changed to having Kratos' red like paint over his face. I don't know. Okay, maybe that wasn't the case, but we shall see. I'm pretty sure God of War is going to be there. You said that you can't do anything to my PS Plus. You mean should I contact PlayStation on email? Oh, you've won on Discord. Yeah, so if you've tried to redeem a PlayStation Plus code that hasn't worked, you want to go onto PlayStation's website, look for the support, or ask PlayStation on Twitter. If we go up here, ask PlayStation, they've got supports to UK, US. Yeah, they respond pretty rapidly, open for pretty long periods of time. Obviously, it's a support, so they're not the most useful all the time, but they help, and they will be able to help you with that. Favorite PS5 game so far? Miles Morales, right? If you go into games that are only on PlayStation 5, then Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. So Insomniac games are still, yeah, they're my favorite devs. They've released 2 pretty damn good games very recently. How long we got left until this thing begins? We've got 5 minutes to go. That's not long. We're almost in. We've only got 5 minutes to go. We're going to see the future of what is going to be shown at PlayStation. It's going to be awesome. What am I most hyped about with this event? I mean, if Spider-Man 2 is shown, it will definitely be that. If not, then probably God of War, I guess. Gran Turismo 7, I'm really hoping that's going to be good. And then there's so much that we don't know. Yeah, Boss Gamer, you've totally got to be right. I don't see how Gran Turismo 7 won't be here. Horizon Forbidden West, that might not be here. That wouldn't surprise me. Because they've obviously shown that off a lot. It's a 40-minute long showcase, if I scroll down. It's going to weigh in at roughly around 40 minutes. So it's not going to be the longest thing ever. If I just go on to this. How long was the previous... If I just try and find... So the state of play on just Horizon was 20 minutes. I want to find the original release event. That'll be in a playlist somewhere. I could search for it, but yeah. Something to do whilst we wait for this. Insomniac Games are the developers who sacrifice their sleep for game development. No, they aren't. That's the other thing. Like Naughty Dog and Activision, they crunch so much. They overwork the employees. Insomniac have been proven not to. They just work normal hours and somehow manage to get all these games out. I mean, they're not the most polished. Like, they are polished, but I mean, if you compare them to something like The Last of Us Part 2, that is so incredibly groundbreaking with detail. Of course it doesn't live up to that. What was I looking for? I've already forgot. The PlayStation 5 showcase. So this was last September. This was last September's showcase, and they delisted the live stream. Okay, I guess I'm not going to find that. I think they were around an hour. I can't really remember. So I guess this is a bit shorter. Plan to buy a monitor for me for your PS4? That's awesome. Hello, Shisaya Latte 12. I don't know if I said that right. I really hope that I did. If I do pronounce any of your names wrong, then I apologise in advance. Loads of people always spell mine wrong. Not many people mispronounce it. I'm not speaking about my real name, I'm speaking about Octorious. Actually, funny story. A while ago, back when I used to do Fortnite videos, like a while ago, I was looking for ways to get out there. Ali A, who was like big at the time doing Fortnite, he went live on Twitch for the first time. So I just donated like £20 in bits, hoping he'd shout me out. Because I had like YT at the end of my Twitch username. And I don't know if I clipped it or not, but it was like, he had his classic Allier reaction to it and was like, whoa! And then he just said, Octorious just donated like so many bits or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, he couldn't have pronounced it more wrong, but it was quite funny. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find that one day. So I am going to try and be quiet throughout this. I am obviously going to, and did not like it because the save point is like 6 hours apart. Oh, that sounds rage-inducing. I've not even finished Demon Souls yet. Like, I just haven't had time to put the effort into learning the mechanics behind that. That's my first Souls game. I do need to play Ghost of Tsushima, though. I will do. I will get around to playing these. Especially considering Ghost has got a PS5 upgrade as well. And Returnal, groovy. Was Returnal good with the controller? I've heard a lot of good things about the haptic feedback on Returnal. So yeah, as I was mentioning, I will try and keep myself reacting in a normal way, but also not be intrusive to the live stream. I don't want there to be a pivotal... If there's a cutscene within a trailer for something, let's say Spider-Man 2 does appear, and then something pivotal is said, I don't want to speak over that, so I will try my best to stay quiet within normal bits. So I want you guys to watch along with me. I don't want you to run away off to the actual PlayStation stream. Unfortunately, they are still only streaming in 1080p 60, and the bitrate is appalling. Like, there's so... If you think the stream's low quality, that's not me. It's starting, it's starting, it's starting. It is starting. Okay, okay. Gameplay captured from PlayStation 5 system. Let's go! Small warning. I guess it's like GTA and stuff. What is this? These graphics are insane. Oh, it's COD. It's Call of Duty. Oh, no, it's not. I don't know what it is. It's playing... It's God of War! Wait, no, it's not. Oh, it's just some... It's a build-up thing. Never mind. I saw Kratos in the background. So this is a build-up event to it, I guess. I saw Uncharted. Oh, Uncharted PC release might be announced here. That was such a bad way to start this off, though. Like, this is, obviously real life. So, I don't like it when we do this. Like, they started off showing that city landscape like that. I thought they were the graphics. That was mind-blowing. But, no, of course not. Yeah, the new COD is COD Vanguard, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I suspected this was COD. There was something about the music that was... I don't know. Where was this music used? It's been used on loads of trailers, and I can't think of what. I really don't know what this music's being used on. Are they announcing a chess game? Is that what this 3-minute trailer is? Wait, what if it's PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2? Wait, that could totally be the case. Aloy? No, it was literally just a PlayStation ad. That was a bad way to start. Imagine if they just ended it. Okay. That was yeah. The way they started without clearly showing it was real life. That was evil. Like, come on. The landscape looked so good. I thought that was a game. Okay, I should have.
Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content.
I like the background.
So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Alright, let's go. Hopefully this isn't just another ad. Lucasfilm, Star Wars? Indiana Jones? No, that was Xbox exclusive. It can't be. It's Star Wars.
That is what the Sith believe.
Sith. Yep, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order 2. Oh god!
Now
I've got chills already.
We face the greatest Sith in generations.
Knights of the Republic?
They must be stopped.
Oh my god! Ow! That is such a good game to remake. I cannot believe they just started off with that. This is also going to get live streamed. Every single piece, copyright claimed. Every single piece of music on this is already gone. That was a great game. That is a good thing to remake. I'm up for that. The Star Wars musical to give me chills. Alright. There was no release date for that, was there? Is this Final Fantasy? I haven't played it. I overreacted there a bit, didn't I? I think I just kind of got in the Star Wars vibe. There's not been any new Star Wars content in anything for a long time. I mean, I guess there's been the animated Bad Batch stuff. What is this?
하늘에 계신 어머니시여,
Maybe?
저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를 다하지 못하였습니다.
I'm not impressed, I can say that much. I mean, it looks okay.
남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을 맹세하오니
It's some Japanese RPG or something, right?
저희를 거두어 주시고 저희를 유혹에 빠지지 않게 하소서.
If anyone wants to learn Japanese, then that might be a nice game. If not, it's got subtitles.
방공호 같은 건가?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던.
Does anyone know what this is in the chat? Like, I've not played Final Fantasy, but she looks like some Final Fantasy person. I don't know.
잠깐이. 네이티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니.
I'm learning from anime, lol.
그날 이후 지성의 도시.
Well, I hope that goes well for you.
폐허가 됐어. 잘나신 분들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
It looks like a Souls game, but as a Japanese anime.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서
It's hard to tell in this low quality as well. She's called Eve.
곧 무너지겠어.
Looks like Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, Michael, I agree with you there. LCM Nero is saying it looks like Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's also possible. Yeah, I also can't believe they've remade Knights of the Old Republic. Okay, Baron got to sleep. Okay. Enjoy your sleep, and I hope when you wake up, there's been some great announcements. This is a 40-minute event, and I feel like this trailer's already been going on for like 5 minutes, and I really don't care about this game. Like, I appreciate some people do, but... I am currently bored. I'll drink some water whilst I wait.
당신이 왜
Project Eve, okay.
설마. 이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
All footage captured on. Okay. At least we got Star Wars. Yeah, if it ends with just Star Wars. Gearbox off again. Okay. Again, not a style I'm bothered about.
Dragon Lord
I'm already underwhelmed.
has returned!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby.
It does look like a mobile game.
You know,
No, this ain't
someone made me
Borderlands.
ask you, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked me.
I haven't
Shut
played
your face
Borderlands.
against shooting!
We do need the big games. I'm pouring water if you hear a weird sound. It's Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Never heard of it. They already announced this. Oh, I've clearly not been paying much attention. Well, thank you very much, Groovy, for that insight. I genuinely had no idea.
Time for character sheets, baby!
You see, like,
Alright, trailer over. No end
we look
credits scene
at
here. This ain't
videos
no
and stream
super duper
PlayStation
hero
4 and
movie.
PS5. It's PS new stream. It's been a lifesaver. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I intend to actually update my video soon, so keep an eye out. Okay, that better be it for that style of game. Like, those two, not bothered about. Star Wars can give me a CGI teaser for 2 seconds, and I'm screaming. I just watched that for like 7 minutes and have no reaction. Square Enix. This will be that game they announced at the first event. I've forgotten what it was called. Project Athia, was it?
We are getting out of the city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats.
Or maybe it's Final Fantasy remake or something.
No more fights. Clean air. Bright skies.
Final Fantasy 16. I need to play the Final Fantasy games. Like Persona and Final Fantasy, I haven't played. Visually, this does look pretty good. It's like, again though, when they're not uploaded in 4K, it's so hard to tell. Well, it's mainly for bitrate. The bitrate's a problem. This is not Final Fantasy 16, okay. If they announced back compat for PS1, 2 and 3, that'd be awesome, but I don't think the hardware's capable. Oh, it is. It's Everspoken. That's what it was called. Project Athia is when it was first announced.
You would call us anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show
I think it
yourself.
was announced to be
Show
called
myself.
Everspoken.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mic.
They could emulate them.
That is something I do now. I do
They should
magic.
do that, really, you're right.
I'll probably
We've
find
got
it.
PlayStation Now for them now, but that's not good enough.
It's being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land a great service.
This is something I'd be intrigued to try out. Spoken, that was it. Did I say Everspoken or Everwild or something?
Frey.
I can't remember what I said. Was it called Project Athia at first? I can't remember.
I am
It does look pretty cool, to be fair.
The one and only Tanta Sylar.
Yeah, you can literally play PS1 on Xbox Series X. You are right, Groovy. They should really figure it out. Spring 2022. Okay, cool. I wonder when Knights of the Old Republic is going to come out.
Rainbow has been the shield against the
Is this
worst
Battlefield?
global
No,
threats
Rainbow, okay.
imaginable. Hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Your Xbox just completely signed you out and deleted your account off the Xbox. Can you not just sign back in? Yeah, it's a Rainbow Six add-on by the looks of it. We need to announce some new stuff and then just show God of War at the end.
We want a shot
Like,
at tomorrow.
we need new.
We will move as one. We will think as one.
This is pretty cool then.
We will do whatever it takes. As one. enter the unknown. Together, we fight for our future. And no one.
Yeah, Mark, if they don't show God of War, then this is a serious problem that they don't. Yeah, it is basically DLC. I don't think it will be full price. Maybe we won't even have a price. $2022, Rainbow Six Extraction, a Ubisoft original. PS5 and PS4. It did say PS5 and PS4. It will probably be on Xbox and everything as well, that. So that's cool. Epic Games Publishing presents a game by Remedy.
It's coming for me.
Oh, is this Alan Wake?
You do. Don't go out in the dark.
They announced an Alan Wake remaster. I guess that's what this is.
The best guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist.
Yeah.
Alice? Alice? My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Winter.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week.
They're showing the old version right now, right?
I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you.
We are already halfway through the showcase. Just going to put that out there. And there's only been one announcement that's got me really excited so far.
I'm a writer.
We already know about this as well. Come on, show us some other stuff. They announced this like literally yesterday. Why did they announce it yesterday, not just wait? It was meant to be coming out this year. Yeah, they milked GTA 5 so much. Okay, this looks good. And also creepy. Oh, they've shown this before as well. What is it, Ghostwire Tokyo or something? They showed this at the first event. What are they doing? Come on, show us some new things. I think GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced is a free upgrade for PlayStation Plus users. I think they confirmed that a while ago. I can't remember.
When forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be.
This does look interesting. A Japanese Slenderman game.
Time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation. A new age will dawn.
Halloween will be great, probably in 2022. Yeah. Yeah, so we've announced this before. We've got like 15 minutes to absolutely bombard us with new things. Come on. Just give us like 30-second teasers for like 30 new games. I'm totally up for that. Marvel? Marvel? Wait, it could be Spider-Man 4 the Avengers game. Wait, no.
Guardians
that's not the same developers.
of the Galaxy.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay.
Who came here seeking
This has also been announced already.
a choice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you. United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh! Ah! Ah! What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack. Cease this at once.
The problem with the Guardians games... Yeah, go and choose my 7 as well. We need that.
How you doing,
The problem with these Marvel games, the ones that are based on the MCU that we haven't seen other live-action adaptations of, is they don't look the same.
Funky juice or something.
Or join the cult.
I'll
Let us investigate
expand on that in a moment. I don't want to overrun this.
Not fun kind with bull.
That dog's adorable.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech planned, Peter.
That makes 2 of us. Follow me!
Does look pretty cool gameplay wise.
By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
Right, so what I was saying is Spider-Man games and Batman and things like that. Rocket looks fine because he looks very similar, obviously. But you can pre-order now, okay. But like with the Avengers game and stuff, people haven't seen live-action adaptations before. Other than that, so you can't get used to just something completely different and people just don't get hyped the same. I don't know. I haven't even played through the whole of the Avengers games. I got bored. I have no idea what this is. I don't think we've heard of that before. I haven't heard of that before. I think that's a new thing. That looks okay. Go multiplayer thing.
Welcome to the Eon program. Picture your perfect you. Your health, your enlightenment, your fashion.
Is this Deathloop again?
We offer eternity.
Shut up.
Your esteemed visionary believes the only
They need to stop showing Deathloop. Nobody cares about Deathloop.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and
Or is this not Deathloop? I don't know. It looks like Deathloop. It is Deathloop.
Day, their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm rolling. Round and round we shall go.
Place is supposed to be unforgettable. A bunch of spaced out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing.
I can't believe they're showing this again.
So how come I don't
End
remember
this trailer, please, and move on.
This Party Island hangover is none my
I
thing.
don't care if
My
I'm speaking
thing
over this trailer because it's annoying.
Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step
Alright, let's drink some more water.
Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together.
Yeah, if they do not include GT7 and God of War in this, then it is a complete L.
Messages from the future, the past, whenever.
They said around 40 minutes. Oh, I really don't know.
Out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time look?
Bear in mind, this didn't actually start until, none of us in the chat seems to care about this, so I'm going to mute this for a second. They announced, I do not know what I'm saying. I'm gonna play it back on. I just completely lost my train of thought.
I've imagined myself a way out.
Oh, right, yeah. So if they don't include God of War and Gran Turismo 7 as the next 2 trailers, this is a complete L. And the event started at 9, but they gave us like a 5-minute trailer of just some advert, and then... So I don't really think it started till 9:05, so I'll hold on hope that it'll finish at 8:45, so we've got like 15 minutes. But we'll see. Right, I'll resume this. It's literally coming out so soon. Why would they advertise this again? Right, that better be the end of that. Is this that abandoned thing? From Blue Box? Okay. I don't know what that was. This isn't God of War. I'm gonna jump out my window in a moment. B-Tech Zelda. That's a... Yep, you're right. To be fair, it does actually look quite relaxing as a game to just chill with. But these events are for the big things. They hyped this up as well. My disappointment is also out of this world right now. It started off so strong. How long have we got left? Like 10 minutes. This is a joke. Oh, I can't believe this. They never normally hype these up. The PS5 reveal event and the prize reveal event, they just said keep expectations low. They showed off like so many things. And then on this one, they were saying it's going to be huge. And it's not. Please, I want to see... Come on, Santa Monica Studios. A Thief's End. Are you kidding me? This is going to be about them releasing Uncharted on PC at a PlayStation event. I'm fine with them doing that, but this is a PlayStation event for games that haven't released yet. Oh, they're remastering them all.
We're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we should.
Oh, I'll stop complaining. Okay.
Hang on! Oh, crap!
So are they remastering all of the Uncharted games for PS5 and PC?
It's what they deserve.
Are you ready to seek your fortune?
I mean, that's cool, but still no. I thought it was just going to be them announcing it's going to go to PC. I'm glad there was another aspect that did relate to PlayStation.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse
God of War.
and passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today,
KJ, if they say that thanks for watching, bye,
Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter, games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
He just sort of hyped that up like it's only just starting. He did say that you're going to see today. God of War. God of War. God of War. Insomniac! It's Insomniac! It's Insomniac! We're making a Wolverine game! Insomniac are making a Wolverine game for PlayStation. That's pretty cool. Although I wish it was Spider-Man 2. But that's still pretty cool, and I'll play it, because it's Insomniac. Another one. Another one. What's this? GT7. Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7. We're getting Gran Turismo 7. This is it. The whole event should be like this. Oh, I'm so glad we've shown things. The reflections still insane. They're making it. Why are Insomniac making a Wolverine game? Why isn't that studio working on Spider-Man 2? But that is cool. But I prefer Spider-Man. And I haven't watched all the X-Men films. Maybe it's going to give us a release date. That'd be cool. Oh my god, these visuals are mental. Look at the background! This is why Gran Turismo is so good, because it's always so visually amazing. But it's just too real for me to be able to play it because I'm bad at simulated driving. Whereas things like Forza, they're not particularly realistic. So it's more fun. Oh, there's so many maps as well. Okay, we've got a cool photo mode. This is how GT should be. This is Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, but I also saw that map looks a bit dodgy. After the event's finished, they'll release this trailer in 4K, and yeah, we should all watch it. Obviously, not just for 4K, but the fact that it'll be high bitrate, so all these little blobs everywhere and we can't properly see what's happening, that'll be solved. It said this was real time as well, so this is how it should look when it releases, if not better. That shot looks so good. Look at that. Okay, cool. Another PlayStation Studios? Yes! God of War! Santa Monica Studios? That's not Santa Monica Studios. What is this? Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. I better hear a web. This is on the street. Is Goodman Street...
As long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal.
Oh, is it Infamous? Not...
One who could push me. One who could surprise me.
Holy shit!
One who could even beat me.
Oh my god!
Yet all I found is disappointment.
Wait! I can't control it! Jesus! Oh my god, it looks so good! Insomniac are wizards! Who's he gonna be? Harry Osborn is Venom? Norman Osborn? Green Goblin? That's a lizard. That's a lizard. Venom! Oh! I just don't put my headset! Holy shit! 2023! How are they doing this? Insomniac Games are the best developers ever, and I'm pretty sure my windows are open and I've just disturbed all my neighbours. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm sorry if I swore. I don't know if I did. I'm sorry. Holy, oh my god! Oh my god! This is gonna be God of War. I'm losing it! Calm down. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet. Oh.
Time is running out. The prophecy.
Please don't ban me for my own live stream.
Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in
Oh, the
these
first God
woods.
of War game was
I
so
should be
good.
out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve.
The graphics don't look much better. I will be honest. Actually, that sure looks good.
You mean Tyr? The old God of War in these
That also looks incredible. Oh my god.
Well, a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Okay, I take this back. These graphics are better.
Find him.
Come in.
What in all yarn speed that happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Door.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing.
I can't believe it.
Let it so.
Oh my god. I feel sort of bad about this screaming. Okay, my windows are closed, but still.
Are you coming with us?
What's it going to be called? It is called Ragnarok.
Interesting enough. Well,
God of War 2018 runs at 60 FPS at 4K on PS5 now, so groovy, go for it. What's about annoying? I can't really remember. That's surely the end of it. The first 40 minutes was more updates in 10. Okay. The first, like, 35 minutes of this 40-minute event was awful, apart from that one Star Wars announcement. And then they just hammered it all in the space of 5 minutes. What was that? Gameplay capture for a PS5 system. Is this going to be, like, pure gameplay? Oh, I can't believe Spider-Man 2. Oh my god. They only have like 2. They don't even have that many people there. I mean, they do now, but not compared to like Activision and stuff.
Well, I recognize that dour expression.
I think I'm the same with Berto, but to be honest, I'm happy with that. Oh, GT7 is what I'm very excited for.
And that was the PlayStation Showcase. We've got more info and updates coming right now. And I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation Studios tonight, including an awesome new look at GT7 and finally a release date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what Yamauchi-san and Polyphony have been working on. And what we're doing with GT7 is we're pulling from the entire history of the franchise, taking some of the best features into GT7. GT campaign, arcade missions, all that good stuff. And, you know, I got a chance to play, and it just looks and plays sensationally. The haptics, the vibrations, you feel the rolls, the pull and the weight of the different cars. I'll tell you, the one thing that I personally really liked is the braking variations through the adaptive triggers. That really kind of makes you feel like you're an incredible racer. And for me, that's great.
Great to hear that about GT7. I can't wait to play that. But I also really wanted to talk about Insomniac. I mean, this is a studio that is absolutely on fire the last year, maybe 18 months with Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet & Clank, A Rift Apart, and now 2 big reveals tonight in the form of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine. It's kind of a shock. You work really closely with Insom, Herman, so what can you tell us about just why Insom gets so fired up about the Marvel universe?
I think Xbox have the marketing rights behind Lego Star Wars.
Just so productive, and I think the team in Insomniac, they're really always challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling and craftsmanship, and it's really evident in the consistently high quality of games that they've been delivering over the years. I think on top of that, they really prize collaboration amongst their team, and that collaboration that also extends to the way that they work with other PlayStation teams, but also their work with their great partners at Marvel. And that collaboration resulted in the amazing first 2 Marvel Spider-Man games. And I know that Insomniac are extremely excited to be further expanding the universe into Marvel Spider-Man 2 now. And they're also going to be raising the bar again, you know, in terms of immersion, action, visual fidelity. I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be a spectacular showpiece.
Oh, the suit looks so much better as well. It's actually red.
To then bring gamers an emotional and a suspenseful journey into Marvel's Wolverine. I think that PlayStation fans are really going to be in for a treat over the next few years.
Very cool, very exciting times, and on multiple fronts. Tonight, we also got our first big look at God of War Ragnarok. Herman, what can you tell us about where Santa Monica Studio is going with this one?
You know, like many of the fans, I'm personally really invested in the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. We got to see in the trailer that there's some real tension brewing between them as Ragnarok approaches, so, you know, I can't wait for players to see how that relationship between them evolves. And you gotta trust me when I say that Santa Monica Studio have prepared quite a few twists and turns for players as they set up the finale of the Norse saga in God of War Ragnarok.
We're gonna get an update on God of War Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in just a moment. But before you go, Herman, I wanted to get your take on Horizon Forbidden West. Now, we've learned that this one is coming out in February. I am sure that by this point you have played it. So what has jumped out to you? What can you tell us about the game?
I've had a chance to play the game on PS4 and PS5, and it looks great on both. For PS5, the level of detail on Aloy, her kit, her lighting, it's just exceptional. Even more amazing because the environments have so much going on too. From the ruins of San Francisco to those new underwater areas, everything just looks breathtaking. Cool. And it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers so much variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so many cool weapons and tools, and when you combine these together, that comes in really handy when you're dealing with the new machines. On PS5, the haptic feedback on the controller, I think in my mind really adds to the experience, you know, when you're firing arrows and the other ammo. You know, the team at Guerrilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating something incredibly special, and I just can't wait for gamers to get the next chapter of Aloy's adventure in their hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio. And I wanted to check in with you two on the big announce we saw just a few minutes ago, God of War Ragnarok. We finally got our first big look at it. And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with every single God of War, including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004 in many
bye, Boss
different
Gamer.
capacities, working with both Santa Monica and Ready at Dawn on the God of War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say, hey, do you want to direct this one? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm directing God of War Ragnarok, or as Corey likes to call it, never heard of it. So that's the update on that.
So Eric, why the shift in leadership on God of War Ragnarok?
It's always been a tradition here at Santa Monica to change the directors across the games. You know, we've had really good success with that. Corey's been the only repeat director, and, you know, rightfully so. He's pretty damn good at what he does. So that's kind of what it is.
The important thing for us is to be able to kind of get a fresh perspective each time, but also, you know, a fresh pair of legs in the sense that you're really exhausted at the end of finishing one of these things. So you got to con somebody else into doing it, like him.
So Eric, what aesthetics or themes sort of resonate with you as a creative? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is like, how do you see yourself leaving your fingerprints on God of War Ragnarok?
It's kind of the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you have to learn how to jettison your own profession when you switch over to the director's role, which I'm sure Corey can understand. I mean, he kind of animated a little bit on God of War 2, and we kind of had to throw it all out, except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. But that's the perk of being the director, I guess. But, you know, from my point of view, like, we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story as, you know, a father and son go on a journey, and they kind of struggle with holding on to stuff and letting go of things. You know, it's a very difficult kind of human condition that we all deal with. And we kind of want to arrive at that by taking like slices of life or family, you know, drama, if you will, and kind of juxtapose that against big Norse backdrop. And, you know, at the end, we just want to have an ending that feels very, you know, surprising yet inevitable based on all those things. But it's kind of, you know, I'm from the Midwest.
I think I've calmed down now.
Life, very common, mundane things are just as interesting as big world events. And so we try to collide those things together. It's, you know, make an experience that's very worthy of the God of War name.
So with the game officially being called God of War Ragnarok, I guess it doesn't take a genius to think that perhaps Ragnarok factors into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, you can't call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So, you know, it's going to happen. We're going to cap off the Norse series with it. And I think Chris Judge said it best in the announced trailer last year. Prepare yourselves.
The last game ended with a teaser of sorts for Thor. And I just got to know, was that Thor's voice we heard in the trailer just a few minutes ago?
That was definitely Thor's voice that we heard in the trailer. Thor is being played by Ryan Hurst, which you might know him from Sons of Anarchy. He played Opie, one of my favorite characters ever. And we're just delighted to have him come play in the God of War sandbox. And his take on Thor and our take visually on Thor is very different than the hunky Australian you might know. You know, he's much closer to the Norse mythology version. You know, he's this big, burly, almost hedonistic man-child, red hair, you know, left-handed, just a little off-kilter than the Thor that a lot of people know right now. So I can't wait for people to experience more of that when the game's done.
We also heard the name Odin in tonight's trailer. So I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's going to have to play a pretty big role here, right?
Definitely. I mean, Odin is the Allfather of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We're very, very happy to have Mr. Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the dark, and he got back to us, and we walked him around the mocap volume, and he was just like, I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it. And so the kind of rest is history. So I can't wait for people to experience that and see how he factors in. And it's a very different take, again, much like Thor. You know, he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants. And he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's
I was also here for
different
game
take, kind of what we
announcements,
do. We just take what's known. And
they're dropping little
curveball it a
details
bit
here,
and,
so I want to stay.
You know, make it special.
We also saw a couple of new
I don't know if the new
tonight,
God of
so
War's
what
on
can you tell us
PS4.
about them?
I feel like they said it is.
Talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr, the big guy. Yeah, he's the Norse god of war, and Kratos and Atreus have finally found him. We talked a lot about him in 2018, so we were like, well, you might as well show him to the people. And then the last character we saw at the trailer, you know, like with the little wink and smile from Angerboda, she's one of the last remaining giants, and her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into the world of God of War. Tyr is being played by Ben Prendergast, who's been completely absorbed in the role, even though he is not a giant as Tyr is. And then Angerboda is being played by Leia De Leon Hayes, who's a complete treasure on set. She's been amazing. Watching her chemistry with the other characters has been amazing, and she's one of the last giants that's living. So we have those characters and a few more. You know, there's a lot of different monsters you saw in there, and there's been so many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together. I just want to give a shout out to the team. I love you guys. You know, I wish you could be here doing this interview with me. I wish you were all behind me right now at the studio. That would have been completely amazing. And, you know, lastly, to our fans, we have a saying at the studio that we are fans of our fans, and I cannot wait to watch all the tweets, the messages, the reaction videos that you guys put out, and our team to be able to take that into heart and just get excited and hyped, and then use that to push us through to finish the game for you guys. So thank you very much.
Now, Corey, we haven't heard a whole lot out of you here tonight. So now that we know you're not directing God of War Ragnarok, I was hoping maybe you could give us a little clue about what you may or may not be working on next.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting.
That he's not doing
all the
that.
things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know what is this, but I don't really have anything I can talk about right now specifically, mostly because we're really focused on God of War Ragnarok, that I am incredibly excited that I finally understand that that's what everyone was saying, God of War Ragnarok. I was way off. I was thinking it was something else that they were talking about. I think we'll wait to get any deeper into anything else until later. We'll talk again, Sid.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer at Aspyr. And wouldn't you know, just a little while ago, we got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, Ryan, I guess my question is this like a remaster of the original game, or what's going on here?
It's so much more, Sid. This is a complete remake of this beloved Star Wars story. For Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, we are rebuilding from the ground
Elite
up
X, what did you
while
miss?
maintaining that integrity of story
You missed
and
a remake of Star Wars and Knights of the Republic.
Ryan, how much of a remake are we talking about here? I mean, is this updating some graphics, adding some
Insomniac are making a Wolverine game.
The original Star
Gran
Wars Knights
Turismo
of the Old
7.
Republic is a true classic.
Loads of other little
and
games.
one of our
Insomniac
favorite Star
also
Wars
announced
stories.
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
We want to honor that original story and make it as impactful
And God of War
for players
Ragnarok.
today. In terms of the visuals, we have an opportunity to present this story with a much higher level of fidelity than was possible in the past, while making sure that we're being authentic to what players loved about that original game.
So we know Aspyr from bringing classic Star Wars games to modern consoles, but this is a much bigger project than anything the studio's tackled before. So what can you tell me about the team behind the game?
You're absolutely right. While Aspyr has enjoyed a great relationship with Lucasfilm Games through our work bringing classic Star Wars games to new audiences on modern platforms, this project is on a completely different level to anything we have done before. That's why we knew we had to assemble the right team to do this project justice. We put together a team full of industry veterans from fan-favorite RPGs, even including the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It has been a really rewarding experience to assemble such a talented team to bring back an epic game. Of course, we're also working closely with the amazing teams at PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Together, we couldn't be more excited about what we'll be able to show you in the future. All of us are, of course, huge Star Wars fans too. One of the nice parts about building a team to make a big Star Wars game is the ability to instantly bond with all of the new people over your favorite aspects of Star Wars. We all have different Star Wars memorabilia behind us in every call, and it always sparks up a good conversation.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Very exciting stuff, and I'm definitely dying to see more of that one.
Thank you, Sid. It will be some time before we're ready to show more, but we're very excited about being able to reveal more in the future.
All right, and that's it for our show. You can catch up on all the big news on PlayStation.blog and check out all the trailers from tonight's PlayStation Showcase on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
PlayStation.
I guess that's it. I guess it's over. Right. I want to rewatch some of those trailers, but in a beautiful 4K. What would you guys rate the event? Drop your rating out of 10 in the chat. I would personally rate that as a... Overall, as an event, I'd give it like a 7? My Alexa just told me I should go to bed. That's nice. But realistically, if you're basing it just off of the announcements, and wait, if they had that event as just a first announcement, and then, oh my god, I've got to watch this. If they had the first event as just, if I had the event as just a first announcement, and then all the PlayStation Studios games crammed in the end, as a 10-minute showcase, that would be like a 100 out of 10. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, exactly, I agree, Cal. Overall, the event was shocking. The middle part was so bad, and nobody cared about any of it. But the end ramped it up a lot. So, just based on what they had at the end, it was so good, but overall, not great. But because they did announce all that stuff, it was absolutely incredible, and I'm extremely happy I watched it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it with me. I'm going to watch some of these trailers in 4K. Obviously, the bitrate's going to be higher. I encourage you to do the same. Hopefully, you can watch along with my stream and it still look good. But if not, if you're on the PlayStation channel... Oh my god! Right, 4K. 4K. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, the start was bad as well. And then I'll, like, because it was just an ad. Look at it! Look at it! Look at the puddle! Footage captured on PS5. It's not CGI. That does not mean it's CGI. It doesn't say it's an engine. It doesn't say it's real time. It means it's a PS5 rendering it. Are PS4 servers down? I have no idea. Yeah, exactly. The majority of the stream was just bland. But the rest of it... Oh my god. Look at... Oh my god!
For as long as...
See, I didn't think about that being Miles. I thought about that either being Electro, or maybe it is Electro. It still could be Electro, actually. Or I thought about it as potentially Infamous, which I haven't played, but I think that has like a yellow electricity vibe.
I can remember. I have looked for an equal.
Reflections.
One.
Oh my god. Look at it! Look at it! The suit looks so good. It's so... Look, the suit is actually red. On the PS4 game, the suit for Peter was orange. It was literally orange. Like, it was so dumbly orange and it was annoying. And then on PS5 and the remaster, it was not orange. It was like between orange and not orange. Yeah, obviously I encourage you guys to go and watch this yourself. If you don't want to watch along with me interrupting it, then go and do it yourself. I'm just keeping the stream on just because I'm going to watch these, so I might as well. Obviously the event's over, so do what you want to do. But as I'm saying, on the remaster, it was less orange, but still not purely red. And then in Miles on the PS5, it was not particularly red again, but it also wasn't orange. It was... That's the perfect shade. This is what it should look like. Look at it.
It
disappointment.
Just look at it. Yeah, the PS5 version of Peter Parker, I also agree is better. Initially hated it, but having seen it in action on Miles with the actual tech that they will be using to animate it, it's right. Yeah, it's Crimson. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Look at it.
One of you
so good.
Finally give me what I desire.
Hello, Venom.
Yes. We will.
I can't believe it. Obviously, white spider on the black background. I've actually seen going to imply that Venom is part of the game, or if it's got the symbiote in it, we obviously know either Peter or Miles is going to get bonded with a symbiote. So I bet, I don't know. Peter alone has more experience than Miles, so it would make more sense for him to. If Peter got the symbiote, he'd be too strong for Miles to be able to beat him. Because I bet there'll be a Peter Miles fight of some sort, some point within the game. 100%. There's got to be. Especially if symbiote is involved. It will make one of them fight the other one. But it would make more sense for Miles to get it because then the levels would be more even. Even though Miles has the extra powers, if you gave Peter, who already has like 8 years of experience, the Venom powers, Miles is kind of screwed. So I don't see them. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it looks so good. Spider-Man PS4 released 3 years ago as well, very recently, like a few days back. 2023. So, based on that, Venom Let There Be Carnage, I will be excited and I will watch that, yes. If the first game came out in September, Miles obviously came out in November alongside the launch. Holiday release would make more sense towards the back end of 2023, but obviously I'd hope for a start. Like, if it released in like February, that'd be absolutely awesome. Oh, I can't believe it. Awesome. Awesome. It's so awesome. Alright, what other trailers are in 4K now? I can't believe it. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail. Okay, I'm going to stop overhyping myself. Right, Gran Turismo 7, that looks incredible. Why is the God of War stuff not here? Is that a joke? Like, seriously, where is the God of War teaser? Have they not released the God of War teaser? They haven't released... I mean, that was CG anyway, I think, with Knights of the Old Republic, but... They haven't released the God of War teaser in 4K. Or the Wolverine teaser. Where's like half of the teasers? Look at the Deathloop like ratio, no one wants that. They haven't... What? How have they not released the teaser for that? Okay, well, hopefully they will do. They actually haven't released a God of War, like, actual 4K upload. Well, I guess I'll watch you Gran Turismo 7, and then I'll end the stream. Right, so 4K. Once again, I encourage you guys to go do this. Watch them in proper quality. Even if you're watching on 1080p screen, it looks so much better than on the stream. Oh, look at it. They probably will still do Deadpool. Insomniac could firing these games out left, right, and centre. Reflections. Look at this snow! Look at the snow! It's so good. That snow looks so real. Like, that's... The background there as well, obviously, it's a bit blurry, but look at the trees. If you look at these trees, they look so good. I'm sure this has to be within the photo mode, like, where it does literally use photos. This can't be, like, what it looks like gameplay. We need an open world Gran Turismo game. Like, the graphics of Gran Turismo are incredible. Imagine an open world game. I don't know if this has any significance, but there are planes and boats. Maybe there is an open world element. Imagine. I doubt it. Wait, no. There is literally an airport. There's an airport? Does that mean anything? There haven't been airports in, like, the UI for other Gran Turismo, has there? I'm the same, JM. I'd also pay for GT7 to be open world. And Spider-Man 2, I will pay literally anything. As long as I can actually get that. But yeah, you get a point. What is this? Why is there an airport? Is this... So this is like a social area. Is that like a driving school? That's where you gotta get your tune-ups and stuff. That's your landmarks, or maybe where you search. Oh no, that's a photo mode. Why is there an airport? I don't know why there's an airport. Or no, the museum would be like showing off cars and stuff. That's like a radio. All of these make sense, apart from the airport. Huh. That looks so good. I want to see the maps. Right, so this is the UI. Oh, so these are scapes. Okay, so yeah, this isn't within gameplay. So this is rendered outside of gameplay with the photo mode. Like it was on Gran Turismo Sport. So that's the museum part. We do need folders on PS5. It's annoying we don't have them. I agree. That looks so good. We better have rain as well. That didn't look good. This shot I saw in the trailer, and that didn't look good. This looks very bad. Like, I do not know why this is included in the trailer. This shot doesn't look good. Look at these trees. Where do they end? There's no shadow from them. The grass, look at that blending. Look at this water here, that rock. Look at those textures on those cars and that grass over there. And that's just plain white. That looks so bad. But it's obviously not released. You're never going to see it from this angle. I don't know what they're doing releasing this in the trailer and showing this, but that's a poor shot. Oh, that was actually raining. That looked better. That looked good. That was very good. Wait, look at... There's something going on here with things in the distance. I mean, it's obviously not released, so they'll sort this out, but... This there looks extremely smooth. Like, I feel like does grass usually ever look that smooth? The foreground here looks incredible. Yeah, so there's... It's not a finished game. If you look here, you can see... That tree looks like it could... Oh, no, is that shadow? No, there's some kind of cut off there. I don't know what that is. It looks weird. But either way, the actual leaves and things look insane. That shot looked great. Look at that. Look at the logs. They just need to polish it up a bit. So, obviously, if it's releasing in March, like they said, they have a while to do so. And they will do. Wing customization, like unusual Gran Turismo games. Gran Turismo Sport was lacking in so many areas. Nice, wet weather. Okay. That shot looks good. There's a lot of, like, dense foliage there. That looks good. And on the right side, that looks very good. Yeah, that's good. You can see where they have polished up and what not, so they still have a lot of work to do. The way the light changes there, yeah, that looks incredible. That was a good shot. I really hope Spider-Man 2 is a full-length game. It's releasing in 2023, the first was 2018. Miles was a short length and came out 2021. So, they always had a team working on it. It'll be like a 20-hour long game. Oh, actually, March 4th. Okay. That was also a very nice animation. I want to see that again. That was good. On an OLED screen, that looked proper good. Right, what does it say? If they add, we need PlayStation VR 2 to be compatible with this. It is also releasing on PS4. So I imagine it'll just look like... Yeah, so we've known about... Gran Turismo 7 was meant to release this year. And then things changed. They were only making it for PS5. With the whole shortages of PS5, I think something happened internally. They promised us that it would end up being a PS5 exclusive. They went back on this and said it was going to be on PS4 as well. And because of that, they needed time to tone it down so that it would work on PS4. Presumably to like Gran Turismo Sport levels of frame rate and graphics and everything. Which is why it was delayed. So yeah, Gran Turismo Sport had support for the PlayStation VR. But the PlayStation VR 2 is meant to be so much better. They really better add it to that. I'm assuming the PSVR 2 is going to release late next year. So if this was releasing beforehand, it would obviously be a post-update, but I was just looking if it said something like VR compatible on the box. Either way, that was pretty good. Right, I'm just going to refresh. Have they uploaded the God of War and Wolverine things? They've uploaded it. They've uploaded both. Nice. I've got to give these a like because, you know. In fact, no, we'll finish on God of War and we'll just look at this brief little Wolverine teaser. The way we saw this, Insomniac Games, but it was a weird music that isn't quite Spider-Man. And then we saw the Marvel logo. That looks so good. Wait, did it... I'm going back, sorry. Did it say it was CG? Not actual gameplay. So it's... Look at the hairs on my arm. Look at that. I mean, this is obviously CG to some degree, but... In development for PlayStation 5, no sort of confirmation of release date. 2021 copyright, yeah, nothing else. Any kind of box? No. Anyone in the comments now? Nope, nobody knows. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll finish on the God of War teaser. I'm going to also pause this because just look at how good it looks. Look at the background. Look at the skin. Look at the hair. Look at the beard. Oh my god. Captured on PS5, mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics. That means this is purely what it will look like when released, if not better. Look at the water there and the detail.
time is running out.
I can't believe it.
Prophecies say Fimbulwinter
I still
leads to
can't believe
Ragnarok.
Insomniac are doing what they're doing.
War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers
He looks
lead to
different.
war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother won.
we do not know what.
With fur on the coat also.
Mother what?
Where the snow's landed.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere.
This shot looks very similar to a PS4 game.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared.
This isn't anything too impressive. There's a lot of particle effects. This shot's
What if
impressive.
there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr?
And then it moves to this. Look at that. First off, this is gameplay. And look at these textures during gameplay. And how far you can see. Look at that!
Well,
The boat's back, but the water looks nicer, so...
Keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
The texture on the wood. The texture on everything.
What?
This is insane.
That happened to him.
We're trying to stop.
Like, look at the textures even up here, like where they're not even like, really visible. And up there, the shadow and the lighting.
And what if the only way to do that is war?
Gameplay looks similar. Oh, see the blood. Nice.
Not the only way.
Like, look at the...
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
Well, you got to go and eat. Enjoy. If you're back, then that's great. But to be honest, I'm probably going to be here for another 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Are you a calm and reasonable
PlayStation Studios. Leviathanax. Yep. The grass there looked good. There's obviously less going on here, but still.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Here.
Are you coming with us?
This dude's tall.
You'll get your answer soon enough.
Any show reviews on
some of
PS4?
them.
Nice. I don't know if that's coming on PS4 too. I don't know. I'll assume it probably is. Maybe it's not. It does only say PS5. What about Marvel Spider-Man 2? This is 2023. If by 2023 they're still releasing PS4 games, and this is not PS5 exclusive, I do not understand why they would do that, and it would infuriate me. But we'll see. Alright, I guess that's it. That's everything. That was pretty good. Overall, like I was saying, the middle part was not. But then other things happened. That was very good. Yeah. I'm glad you all enjoyed it too, by the looks of it in chat. And obviously, we had some pretty damn good announcements. So like I was saying earlier, I'll try and get some videos up. Nothing really related to the event. But I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I'd also like to shout out KJ Plays and Groovy, who have been here. Pretty sure most of the stream, if not all. And for helping moderate the chat. And also everyone else. So, JM's also been here the whole time. I think Epic King was here for a while. Sausage, Helmet was here there a bit, I think. Vidflu, Juju Rules. Yeah, lots of you guys, if I haven't said your name, so I'm just quickly scrolling up the chat. And that's it. Like the stream if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Now enjoy trying to sleep whilst trying to get over all of these incredible announcements we just had. I'll see you all later. Bye.